Hi, my loves. Welcome back. Spirit has been nudging me to sit with the collective energy for this week ahead, from September 22nd through September 28th. Whenever that pull comes in, it usually means that the days in front of us are carrying something that we need to pay attention to. But remember, this is a collective message, so not everything will be for you. Please trust your intuition, take what resonates with your spirit, and lovingly leave the rest. And if at any point you feel called to go deeper, I offer pendulum and tarot sessions through my Etsy shop. That link will be in the pinned comment below and in the video description. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to show us for this coming week. Spirit, what can we expect for the week of September 22nd to 28th of 2025? We received guides. This is Spirit Allies, Divine Protection, and Intuitive Downloads. Meditate. This is stillness, inner listening, and mental clarity. Transmute. Turning pain into power and sacred alchemy. And Stormy. This is emotional turbulence, external chaos, and necessary cleansing. This week might not feel gentle, but it will be sacred. We're entering a 7-day cycle where the veil is thinner, the energy is louder, and our triggers might start screaming before our clarity kicks in. But don't panic. Spirit didn't just bring us here to break us. They brought us here to forge us. The first thing we're being told is that we're not navigating this alone. The guides card confirms it. Our spirit teams are already in motion, intercepting energy that we never even knew was aimed at us. They're steering our intuition, rerouting us from danger, and lighting up synchronicities like spiritual breadcrumbs. We don't have to see every step ahead. We just have to stay connected and trust the pull. That's where Meditate enters. Spirit is warning us. The noise is coming. And when it does, the only way through it is down into the pause. This is not the week to react fast or speak first. It's the week to create stillness on purpose, because in that stillness is when you're going to hear the messages that have been drowned out. Transmute is the heart of this spread, and honestly, it's the invitation. That energy that we thought was buried might rise this week. An old story, an old fear, even old anger. But this card isn't saying avoid it. It's telling you to use it. Take the anxiety, take the emotional flare up, take the disappointment or resentment that gets stirred, and burn it into gold. Spirit is giving us the recipe for alchemy. Don't suppress it, redirect it, and let the medicine be made. And then we received Stormy. The storm's been brewing, and this week it might hit, not necessarily as destruction, but as a spiritual weather pattern. Things may shake loose within us, around us, or in the collective at large. People may act out, systems may strain, and thoughts may spiral. But here's the truth. This isn't chaos, it's a catalyst. The storm is not here to hurt us. It's here to cleanse what couldn't be healed any other way. And we're being reminded that we are not powerless inside of it. We are the ones who can ground while others unravel. We are the ones who can listen while others shout. And we are the ones that can turn the tension into transformation. This week may not be soft, but it will be honest. It's going to show you exactly where your power lives, exactly what your spirit team has been protecting you from, and exactly what energy is ready to be turned into fire, breath, and forward movement. If you feel the storm, remember, you're not inside it. You are the storm, and the storm is learning your name. Spirit, what guidance is going to be the most important to follow when things feel chaotic this week? We received full moon. This is culmination, clarity, heightened emotions, and release. Focus. This is precision, discipline, and attention on what matters. And spiritual cleansing. This is energetic purification, clearing the field, and ritual detox. When things spiral this week, and they will try, your power is going to lie in how well you remember what's real. The full moon card tells us that energy is peaking, emotion is amplified, and truths are being illuminated whether we're ready for it or not. It's a culmination energy, but also a reckoning. This is not just emotional swell, it's a light shining directly into what's been avoided. That thing that you've been trying to wait out, it's arriving. And Spirit is saying, don't flinch, witness it. And then focus steps in like a sword, a reminder that you do not have to give your attention to everything that's calling your name. Not every ping, every post, comment, or emotion is yours to carry. Focus is your medicine, your compass, and your anchor. And this card says that your power is not in how much you absorb, it's in how well you aim your energy. The more chaotic the world feels, the more sacred your focus becomes. And finally, spiritual cleansing. This isn't just about smoke or baths, it's about reclaiming your field. Spirit is saying, purge what isn't yours, wipe down your altars, clear the air in your home, shake out your clothes, close all those tabs, and say out loud, I release what is not mine. When the world is noisy, the ego will try to plug into every socket. But this week, Spirit wants you unplugged from fear and plugged back into Source. That is the only current that won't short circuit you. So if things feel chaotic, don't match the frequency. Instead, witness what's peaking, aim your focus like a laser, and clear your field like a sacred ground. You are not here to carry the collective's heaviness. You're here to walk through it, clean, awake, and divinely aligned. Spirit, what truth is being revealed to the collective during this energetic peak? We received Karmic Path. This is spiritual consequences, soul contracts, and recurring cycles. Death. This is endings, transformation, and permanent change. And water. This is emotion, intuition, flow, and deep subconscious. The truth that's rising right now cuts deep. This isn't just emotional, this is karmic. And Spirit is revealing that the chapter many thought would never close is finally closing, and it won't reopen. Karmic Path confirms this energy has been building for lifetimes, not days. Choices that were made in the dark by us, by others, by generations past are now being illuminated, not to punish, but to liberate. This is the moment where we're being shown what still binds us, what still loops us, so that we can finally break the cycle. Then death arrives, not as doom, but as a sacred reset, and Spirit is saying, something must end now, completely, permanently, and without apology, so that you may live freer on the other side. Whether this is a relationship, a belief, a coping mechanism, or a lie that we've told ourselves, this is the week that it all begins to dissolve. And that's where water flows in. It softens what's hard. It brings emotions, yes, but it also brings clarity through feeling. This is the kind of truth that doesn't hit your mind first. It hits your chest, your throat, your belly. Spirit is saying, let yourself feel it. Let it wash over. Let it move through you so that it doesn't stay inside of you. This isn't just personal healing. It's collective karma clearing, and it's happening now, whether we like it or not. Spirit, what energy or potential is ready to be reborn once this karmic cycle ends? We received Earth, and this is grounding, manifestation, physical life, and tangible results. Growth. This is expansion, spiritual evolution, and potential taking root. Once this karmic cycle ends, once the soul contracts are complete, once the grief is felt and transmuted, once we surrender what can't be saved, what rises is not a concept, it's real life. And Spirit is saying, your healing doesn't just shift your spirit, it's going to shift your timeline. What's reborn now isn't floating in the ether. It's rooted, physical, and aligned with everything you've been praying for, but couldn't receive until you released what was blocking it. This is true growth, the kind that doesn't just feel better emotionally, but changes what shows up in your life. It changes how money flows, how peace lives in your body, and how relationships meet you. This is grounded expansion. It's no longer just healing in circles. This is healing that builds foundations. And it's coming because of your willingness to break the loop. You've cleared the path for a new life, and Spirit is planting something real. What final message does Spirit want to leave with the collective before the week begins? We received good fortune. This is blessings, divine timing, and unexpected luck. Affluence. This is abundance, flow of wealth or resources, and richness. And our last card was relief. This is letting go, breathing easier, and spiritual release. Spirit wraps this message up with a blessing. You have carried too much for too long. The storm was not your punishment, it was your passage, and now the weight is going to begin to lift. Good fortune and affluence are not empty promises here. They're the natural aftermath of aligned surrender. This is the week where the energy is going to shift. The karmic cords are burned. The space inside of you opens. And into that space flows exactly what your soul has been asking for: support, rest, ease, and blessings that finally stick. The relief card confirms it. You're stepping out of the storm and into something softer. This is not blind optimism, it's spiritual law. You released, you transmuted, and you realigned. And now the field is open. The flow is returning. The fortune is already circling your name. You are not leaving this week empty. You are leaving it lighter, stronger, and more richly blessed than you know. And Spirit's final whisper is this: you were never meant to carry it all. You were meant to clear it all, so that something more true, more pure, and richer could finally take root in your name. The wheel has turned, the karmic page has flipped, and your blessings are no longer waiting, they're arriving. Thank you, my loves, for walking through this energy with me. Spirit is calling us to stay grounded, to listen deeper than the noise, and to remember our own power in the face of turbulence. If this message resonated with you, leave me a comment to let me know which part spoke to you the most. I love reading your reflections and how Spirit shows up for you. And if your soul is asking for something more personal, I offer pendulum and tarot readings through my Etsy shop. The link will be in the pinned comment below and in the video description. And remember, love, this was a collective reading, so not everything may resonate with everyone. Please make sure to always trust your intuition. Take only what aligns with your heart and leave what does not. Until next time, remember, love, you are guided, you are protected, and you are powerful beyond measure. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will meet you in the comments.